isso aí, galera. Vamos lá agora conferir aí o State of Play, né? Que é o The Last of Us Parte 2, né? No caso que eles vão mostrar pra nós aí. Se não me engano, acho que o jogo tá pra sair no dia 20 agora do mês que vem.
Peggy 18.
I know you wish things were different.
Aí já é cenas do primeiro, né? O primeiro é muito bom, o jogo é sensacional, velho. Vamos ver aí o que a Night Dog aí vai nos proporcionar, né? Pelo menos um pedacinho, com certeza vai ter um gameplay aí.
Please stop!
Shelly toda machucada, velho. Olha o Joey.
I'm leaving tomorrow.
To do this smart, we'd be leaving Jackson vulnerable.
So they just get to get away with this?
How'd you find us?
You can't stop this.
I want what you want, but not at any cost. I really hope you make it.
I have to finish it.
There's a cost.
We could have killed you. Maybe you should have.
Isso aí, The Last of Us Parte 2, né?
I'm Neil Druckmann, Vice President of Naughty Dog and the Director of The Last of Us Part 2. We're just a few weeks away from launch on June 19th, when the game will finally be in your hands. The wait has been long, and we're extremely grateful for your patience, especially now in the midst of these unprecedented and challenging times. We hope you're all taking care of yourselves and that you, your friends, and your loved ones are doing well. Because of these extraordinary circumstances, we can't be together in this final stretch and share the experience like we usually would. So today we're trying something different. Something we've never done before.
Caramba, tá bonito, hein, mano? Poxa, tá bonito pra caramba, velho.
Over the next 20 minutes or so, we're going to give you an in-depth look into what awaits you in The Last of Us Part 2, including new details about the gameplay experience and story. And to cap it all off, we'll be showing a never-before-seen, lengthy gameplay sequence. You'll definitely want to stick around for that.
I don't know what happened. I was supposed to take her to the Fireflies and walk away. They were actually going to make a cure. The only catch, it would kill her.
The Last of Us Part 2 picks up Ellie and Joel's story several years after the events of the first game.
Esse aí já é o primeiro, né?
Ellie and Joel have settled in Jackson, Wyoming, amongst a thriving community of survivors. With the threats of the world kept outside the town's walls, Jackson has been able to find relative peace and even stability. Ellie is now 19, lives on her own, and has been able to forge lasting relationships within the community.
Caramba.
Scale of 1 to 10.
Isso aí acho que foi o primeiro trailer, né, que mostrou na
Rate our kiss from last
se não me
night.
engano, do jogo, né? Na apresentação que teve.
However, this peace is short-lived. Jackson and Ellie suffer a violent and traumatizing event.
Agora acho que vai mostrar um pouco do evento,
Ellie sets
né,
off
com
back
ela.
into the treacherous outside world in search of retribution and justice. Her journey will take her to new parts of the country previously unexplored in The Last of Us. The story spans multiple seasons and climates, from the snow-capped mountains of Jackson to the lush Pacific Northwest. Each introduces a wide range of exterior and interior environments for you to navigate and explore, rendered in meticulous detail and unprecedented scale with the latest iteration of the Naughty Dog engine. Our goal was to make these environments not only beautiful, but feel as grounded and authentic to the cities they're based on as possible. Much of the story unfolds in what remains of Seattle, a massive former quarantine zone. Its locales are incredibly diverse, spanning a dense city center with a skyline of towering high-rises to the beautiful suburbs and stormy waterfronts that surround it. The city exhibits drastic shifts in architecture, elevation, and weather. And with Part 2, we've introduced new traversal mechanics that afford greater exploration and ways to navigate threats. Ellie is not only able to climb and jump over gaps, but she can use ropes to scale vertical terrain or swing over obstacles, allowing you to discover new areas, resources, and side narratives.
Parece que Tomb Raider aí tem concorrente mais um.
These more open environments also create new strategic considerations in combat, whether it's to get the jump on enemies or bypass them entirely. The Last of Us Part 2 features some of the largest environments we've ever created. Horseback riding will allow Ellie to quickly cover some of these expansive terrains. Some streets are so flooded that a boat is required to navigate them. However, the world of The Last of Us is as lush and inviting as it is deadly.
Em Seattle, né?
As Ellie uncovers the path to finding those who have wronged her, she must face the many threats of this unknown city. In the wake of the pandemic and the fall of the quarantine zone, Seattle has become a war zone, where two warring factions find themselves in an ongoing conflict for territory and resources. One of these groups is the Washington Liberation Front, otherwise known as the WLF. The WLF are a militia group that began as resistance to the military occupation of Seattle and eventually wrestled control of the city from them. They are highly trained, organized, and well-equipped with weapons they stole from the army. They occupy much of the city, imprisoning or killing trespassers on sight.
Hey, we got another trespasser, a girl. Did you see her?
Did you see you? Alguma coisa?
On the other side of this bloody conflict is a group of religious zealots called the Seraphites, or Scars,
Se não me engano, nesse vídeo aí,
defined by
essa
the
parte aí foi do
self-inflicted
primeiro
deep
que
cuts
mostrou o
that they
primeiro
bear
trailer.
across their faces. Like the WLF, they're deeply tribalistic and territorial.
Com certeza é o
They're known for
território
being
facção.
stealthy, using overgrowth as cover, and they use more silent weapons like bows and arrows.
Então, com certeza no jogo você vai invadir algumas facções, vai buscar itens, algo, alguma coisa especial assim no jogo.
But
Com
beyond this
certeza.
conflict among survivors, the threat that originally brought the world to its knees is very much present. Every human is in
Na
danger of
verdade, não é
falling
mais
victim
só
to the
os humanos
infected.
infectados, né? Tem as facções também. Como no outro também tinha as facções, mas parece que eles
There
vão
are the
abordar
recently
mais isso,
infected
né?
runners who are more numerous and aggressive in this game. The blind but extremely deadly clickers, and the stalkers who sneak and hide until they're ready to attack, surprising their victims with extreme agility and brutal violence. The Last of Us Part 2 introduces new stages of infected, such as the Shamblers. Large, heavily armored enemies that are covered in pustule. Upon getting close to you, they expel a corrosive spore cloud that burns its victims.
Soltam umas fumaças
But our
aí,
most terrifying and lethal new
Fake,
forms
sei
of
lá.
infected will have to wait until you play the game for yourselves. Overcoming these threats will require careful consideration of how you approach every combat encounter and how you leverage Ellie's unique skills,
O stealth aí vai
equipment, and
ser
environment to your advantage.
primordial, velho. Com certeza, velho.
The WLF patrol the streets of Seattle with guard dogs, which are
Os
capable of
inimigos estão
detecting
mais
and following
apurados aí, a
you,
inteligência
even while in
artificial,
cover.
deu pra perceber.
They can pick up your scent and alert their handlers to your presence. Listen mode will reveal your scent trail, so keep moving and cause distractions to avoid detection. 25 years after the pandemic began, the world is completely overgrown. Use tall grass to hide from enemies and go prone to stay out of sight. However, this form of analog stealth means you're never fully hidden. If enemies get close enough, they can discover you, even in grass. When Ellie is overwhelmed, running away is a viable option. You can also break glass or crawl through tight spaces to find new paths or areas to evade or take on your enemies. In any given combat situation, you can flee an encounter and re-establish stealth to regain the advantage. If you absolutely have to fight your way out, there are a variety of tools at your disposal. Ellie's more agile than most of her enemies. She can sprint and quickly dodge incoming attacks. Learning how opponents attack with different weapons and mastering the timing of your dodges will prevent you from taking damage and create opportunities to counterattack. You can use throwable items or well-placed shots to stun enemies before dealing a killing blow.
Não dá boi não, velho. Vai pra cima mesmo, mas daí tá um assassino do caramba, velho.
Or buy some time to figure out your next move. Ellie isn't always alone on her journey. Allies will take part in helping you navigate the environments, spot enemies, and meaningfully help you in combat encounters.
Então vai ter uma ajudinha aí, ó. A nova amiga dela. Agora eu não sei se é. Não dá pra entender se é da facção dela, né? Que com certeza ela saiu de perto do Joey. Com certeza deve ser alguma facção nova que ela tá, alguma coisa assim.
Between the human survivors and the roaming infected, there will be times where multiple threats are present, creating new strategic considerations and opportunities. You can choose whether to attack these opponents separately and directly, or find ways to pit them against each other. Flee as they fight, or wait until their numbers have thinned out and engage with whomever's left.
Entendi. Aí, no caso, você... Na verdade, se os inimigos estiverem aí, você faz uma distração, os infectados ir pra cima dos inimigos, né? Assim liberando a área, né? E na verdade você também fica propício das
Our goal is to
criaturas,
create
né?
unparalleled attention, coupled with deep systems that give you greater control and influence over your journey. As you play, you'll be able to invest in a broad collection of crafting items, weapon, and player upgrades, through training manuals scattered throughout the environment and scavenging for ingredients. These skills and upgrade manuals cater to a variety of playstyles, and the choices you make will create your own distinct experience. We also wanted to extend that agency and personalization to your weapons through our new workbench system. Scavenge for parts to modify and improve your weapon's performance and attributes, all of which are visualized and become part of your character.
Customizar, né, as armas, né? Customizar as armas. É, no stealth, velho. Cara, eu tô muito esperando esse jogo.
Survival will also require using the parts and ingredients that you'll find in the environment, which can be crafted into a wide range of defensive and offensive items, like proximity mines, explosive arrows, pistol suppressors, and more.
Porque merece, velho. Jogão, viu? Vai ser.
All of these gameplay systems are meant to immerse you in the world and make you feel in lockstep with Ellie's emotional journey.
O símbolo aí das facções.
As we've said before, this is Naughty Dog's largest, most ambitious game. It may seem like we covered a lot, but we've only scratched the surface of what it's like to play The Last of Us Part 2. We can't wait for you to experience it all for yourself on June 19th. Until then, here's an extended sequence of never-before-seen gameplay. Enjoy.
Oh, que legal, velho. Gameplay aí, ó.
find her yet?
Shit.
Escape while no one was looking.
Com certeza atrás dela.
Just in case she's still around.
Isaac's not happy about it.
No shit.
Escape. What the fuck are they talking about? Don't make a fucking sound. Hands up.
Oh, jogando Vita aí, ó.
Do you know a girl named Nora? Sure, yeah.
Pelo som, não lembro o jogo.
Where is she?
Só sei que é o
In
Vita.
the hospital. Where in the hospital?
Yeah, they're clearing out the upper floors. She's somewhere in there.
Ele, de bonzinho, ele não tem mais nada. Acabou. Agora é sobrevivência. Concorrente aí do Tomb Raider e o Charter. Tô só zoando, né, galera? Não tem nada a ver um jogo com o outro, né?
Boat's away. Word is we're almost wrapped up.
Good. I got my girl waiting for him for Bob.
You shitting me? They put you with Joe again?
Hey, we get the job done.
I bet you do. Oh, this is not fair.
I'm telling you, man. Data soldier. It makes these shifts so much easier.
Sure. I'll keep that in mind.
Fuck. Sounds like scars are getting closer.
Hope that's our guys executing those freaks.
Hey, did you hear about we're all getting called up to the fob?
I heard that Isaac wants us to retake all of downtown.
I heard we might take the fight to them.
Oh, no way. Not after what went down last time. Even Isaac isn't that crazy.
It's what I heard.
Shut up. All right, calm down.
É isso aí, estamos em ataque, hein, velho? O gráfico também tá muito bacana, a iluminação, os ambientes, velho. É, cara, os inimigos tá muito apurado, velho. Escuta um barulho já. Ó, já chamando os inimigos, velho. Caramba. É, o negócio tá macabro, velho. Sangue. Tá. Show. Nossa, eu achava o recuo muito rápido. Muito ruim, mano, desse jogo da zona. Olha, tá vendo? A tira vai subindo. Já tá fodona mesmo, velho. Da hora tá todo o braço.
That you, Nora?
Ela tá ingênua.
What the fuck was Abby here?
I'm not stupid. You're gonna tell us where she went.
When Isaac talks to us about this...
I'm getting tired of this.
Nora. Nora! I'm not going down for her, man.
Don't scream. Put that shit down. You remember me? Yeah. You remember me.
Caramba. Aí, é dia 20 do... Dia 19, né? Eu falei dia 20, dia 19 do 6. É isso aí, velho. Mais um State of Play aí. Valeu, galera. É isso aí. Esse aí foi o State of Play aí. Acompanhando aí. Valeu a todos aí que assistiu. Obrigado. E até a próxima.